What to do YouTube? Hey, I'm about to tell you guys the story about how you can meet an individual and they can turn out to be better than some of your closest buddies. It can turn out to be more of a friend than your alleged or so-called friend. So this joint might be, man, to be honest, I might have to do this in um four parts because I want to make sure that it's done correctly. So because I really want to paint a picture and really show you how deadly and wicked some of your so-called friends can be. Now, I'm so serious about this. I thought about this last night, and then I thought about it today. It's like, if you're going to tell these stories, don't be holding no punches. Make it clear and authentic for viewers, and also because my main goal is to help these youngsters. They get caught up in these lifestyles and they get so attached to partners that they grew up with and thought that these were their ride or die. Now, mind you, it didn't been through some tussles, didn't been through some shootouts and all that with some of these cats. But even from the beginning, they showed signs of betrayal. And then as I got older, they showed even more signs of betrayal, and you'll understand what I mean by betrayal after you put your all. Anyway, I don't like telling the story before telling the story, and I wish some of these seasoned, I almost said this cat's name, some of these seasoned YouTubers would really understand and be better at just telling the story and letting us hear everything before you tell us what happened before you're about to tell the story, because you just ruin it for me. That's just like a good movie. I don't want to hear no parts of what you saw when you went to the movie. Oh, this part was this. Man, look here, I want to be surprised by everything. Just tell me it was good or not good. So that's going to let me know to go see it or not. Other than that, man, shut up. Period. So let's get on into it. So I'm not even going to do no shout outs because I really want to get into this. No, I'm going to keep it authentic and do what I normally do. But let's get into it. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith show. Number one reason why I really dig and really like listening to that cat, he is one of the main reasons why I get up first thing in the morning. I used to be a late riser. Now I get up either 4 to 6 o'clock because I'm learning to get up early. Well, before my stroke, I was getting up at 4 or 5 because I was learning to get up early, because when you're dealing on East Coast time, you want to be ready for things that's popping off in their timeline, especially when you get into business. And so also give a shout out to Kev Mac Videos, because he's the reason why I do these videos, because I watched him, a gangbanger, tell stories about different neighborhoods and really was honest, open, authentic, and he got a lot of people that's to this day doing videos based off the pioneer, which in my regard, my understanding is Kev Mac Videos. Yes, Street TV was doing it first, but he was doing it more from a I'm trying to think of the word. He was doing it more as someone that was not from the hood, but was um just doing a film on all these different neighborhoods where Kev Mack is from 60, know what's happening, and was trying to paint a picture on his neighborhood and other neighborhoods, and this is where it goes on in LA, Compton, Watts, Gardena, um, so on, Inglewood, so on and so forth. And then the list goes on. um, Charlie Globo, C. Bill, Joe T, his pops doing time with Joe, Big Blue Rag, Cartoon One, 16 to Life, um, 89 on up, homie, uh, um, Inglewood Legends Channel, Real Kins TV. I think I said C. Bill, yeah, of course. And anyway, so there might be plenty more, but let's get on into this. So I was locked up in my bad, y'all. I was locked up in Naysale, Washington. That's the institution or youth camp that's located here in Washington, not Seattle. It's kind of like 3 hours away from here, if not four. And While being locked up there, I met this cat because I knew him from the Central District, but I never really spent time or was around him because I was around my people, and I we kind of didn't associate that much with certain cats in the CD, and that was a personal thing for me. After Breeze died, that pissed me off so much that I stopped because I used to really kick it with the top legends from the Central because I was a youngster and I was from the Central and I'm growing up with the way how they had pretty much raised us. But that right there, I'm good. Uh, Whether he be from the South End and we're over here, the way how he went out, didn't like it, never respected it, and I was just not with them cats. That's just a personal thing. I'm not gonna get too much further into that. So, but this cat, he was definitely CDF, and his family they ran with the district, and it was just, yeah, there's a whole bunch more that went along with them putting it down with the CD in the South End, but I'm not gonna get into the beefs. I just want to talk about me and this cat's relationship, and I'm gonna call his name out because honestly, this is showing him love, his love and props, and I don't got no way. I ain't talked with him in so long, and the cool part about it is all I still know is his name that we called him because it's been so long since I've seen. Matter of fact, and now that I think about it, the last time I spoke with him and seen him was when I got kicked out of the group home, and he was, or did he get out before me from the group home? Because I don't think I would have got kicked out if he was there. Because anyway, I'll tell you why later. So anyway, it's been about, gosh, almost 40 years now, because I was in like 1988 and it's 2025. So that was the last time I seen him, 37, 36 years ago. And his name is Jazzy Jeff. So this is what went down. We're in a cell. Not sure who got there first, and we're locked up. Other names I'm gonna not mention their government because they're gonna be pissed because I don't care. I talk with these cats to this day, but anybody that knows me, I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna tell it like it is, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna tell it. So I don't want to be on here making someone out to be no villain, and I don't want them to be their name to be exposed to being the way how I viewed it. But I'm gonna tell my story the way how I feel I need to tell it. So this is what takes place. We're out here in ACL, predominantly Caucasians. That wasn't the issue because we never had no race issues and none of that. It was just we're locked up. And my dorm or my what they call that, my pod was predominantly Caucasian. I was the only black dude in my pod. Tate and them used to clown me so much about how the white boys over there punking Dorian. He got to watch Hillbangers Ball at night on Friday night. He can't watch no MTV. Oh, they used to be on me ranking tough. That was just a thing in Seattle. If you ain't got tough skin, you ain't finna hang around people in Seattle because they gonna rank, talk bad, what y'all might call the dozens. We call it ranking. Oh man, and yeah, they used to get on me about that one there. He even had the nerve to put my dog in it. Our dog name was Leo, and Leo was treacherous. He's like, because Leo got a name. People had been telling him, maybe other cats from D-Dub was telling him, um, not going to probably mention this cat's name, but him and my brother was really tight. I can go on into detail about that, but that's their personal business. But they were really tight. He must have told him about Leo. And so, just ranking tastes like, yeah, boy, your dog was so scandalous. He had to go jump over the counter at Ezel's and steal y'all some food so y'all had something to eat at night. Man, the dude was just relentless with his ranks. Like, how's a pit bull gonna jump over the counter and just steal you some food? But this is teenagers talking. So they used to be on me. And it was true. I was in the pod and I couldn't watch nothing because I'm outvoted. I wanted to watch MTV Raps. And the white guy's like, oh, Hills Minger Bow, dude. Freaking A, man, tripping dicular. I want to watch you freaking, you know, Hellsbanger Ball, ACDC, Ozzy, Metallica. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's my vote. I'm the only guy like MTV Raps. Nah, man, we ain't watching. So I just have to this day, I know a gang of rock and roll, heavy metal songs. I even got to the point where I was listening to some of it using skis, rest in peace. I used to use his radio and be listening to it because I got used to hearing it and started liking the stuff. So anyway, moving on. So we're in the pods, we're kicking it, we're going to lunch, everybody, we're hanging out when we're at lunch, dinner, whatever. And so this one cat that I grew up with, we're going to just call him Mark. Oh, good name, because in this regard, not saying all the lifetime that I grew up with him he was, but in my opinion, for this particular situation, he pulled a Mark move. So me and Jazz had just started getting to know each other because he was right in his pod was pod two and I was in pod one, and we had just get to know each other. I was the building chief. That's the person that does all the cleaning and all the building and washing all the clothes at night because they had these big old machines that you go putting everything to, and that was a pretty good gig unless you was out there cutting down trees and doing fires. So me and him used to talk and playing ping pong and kicking it and just learning each other. And he started just schooling me on different little things that he was watching me do that wasn't cool and I needed to back up and relax on. So because I had a temper. So one day we're in there playing hoop. Now mind you, I'm not 100% sure if this situation that took place happened prior to this event that I'm going to tell you in a minute. But all I know is this cat that I grew up with started really having issues and started lightweight pressing me like he want to scrap with me about little frivolous things. So maybe it was the situation. Anyway, let me go in and tell y'all the situation that happened first, because this might shed a little bit of light on why a person that you considered your homeboy would all of a sudden would now all of a sudden be having all these little weird issues with you. So, like I said, I'm in pod one and he was in pod three. And so one day, that's why I got to do this in three parts, y'all. And I might just be jumping the gun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down and I'm going to tell it right because I want to get this out the right way. So let me just slow down. Let's back up. Let's rewind. So me and Jazzy Jeff were out there playing ping pong, like I was saying earlier, and we are doing the pool thing and just kicking it in the pod. Sometimes we'll go out and we go play hoops. Well, we went out to go play hoops one day in the gym that they got, and now we're playing hoop, and oh boy had fouled me something relentless, and I was like really tripping like, what the hell is wrong with him? And so Jazz like, man, just don't even worry about it, man. Ignore that. Mind you, I should have said to y'all earlier, I had got noticed that I was going to be able to go to a group home if I kept my levels up because my performance there was horrible. I used to go there called porno pays or just pours in school where you'll get a pour mean you got to sit in your room after when you get back home or get back from the school. And a pour no pay mean you're gonna sit in your room and you're not getting paid for that day at school because they paid you to go to school. And he just was like, look, man, your levels and got up. Keep your stuff. Don't mess it up for you. And mind you, remember I said earlier, I'm just really getting to know him. You know how you know if people don't know him. So I'm just getting to know him. But he was just trying to trying to help me make it up out of there, which I appreciated. But I didn't understand why he's looking out for me and we barely know each other. So I kept my cool, went on to playing the little hoops, and I was just like, okay, we're just gonna keep on going and not accepting, but learning to ignore the foolishness. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna come back and tell y'all part two of how this escapade continued. This is D Chill at D Chill and Discussions. Again, like, comment, subscribe. We don't do no fussing, no tripping, no arguing. All we gonna do here is have a cool, open discussion.